Welcome to System Design Essentials. Today, we are tackling a very common question. What is the difference between a load balancer and a reverse proxy? These two components often seem similar because they both sit between a client and a server, but they serve different purposes. Let's start with the load balancer. As the name suggests, its primary job is to balance the load. Imagine a traffic cop standing at a busy intersection, directing cars to different lanes to keep traffic moving smoothly. A load balancer does exactly that for internet traffic, distributing incoming requests across a group of backend servers. There are three main reasons to use one. First, scalability. It lets you add more servers easily. Second, availability. If one server crashes, the load balancer stops sending traffic there. And third, health checks. It constantly monitors servers to ensure they are alive and ready to work. Now let's look at the reverse proxy. While a regular proxy acts on behalf of the client, like you browsing the web anonymously, a reverse proxy acts on behalf of the server. Ideally, it shields the server from the outside world. To the client, the reverse proxy looks like the actual destination. Reverse proxies are powerful. They provide security by hiding your internal network structure. They can perform caching to serve static files faster without bothering the application server. They also handle SSL termination, meaning they decrypt incoming secure connections so your backend servers don't have to spend resources doing it. Here is a visual comparison. On the left, the load balancer focuses on distribution. It takes one stream of traffic and spreads it out horizontally. On the right, the reverse proxy focuses on protection and unification. It sits in front of the server, often acting as a gatekeeper or a public face for internal services. Let's summarize the differences. A load balancer's goal is efficiency and uptime through distribution. A reverse proxy's goal is security and centralized access. While a load balancer knows about the health of the server pool, a reverse proxy is more concerned with processing the request before it even reaches the server. Absolutely. In fact, most modern web architectures use both. You might have a reverse proxy like Nginx handling security and static files at the edge, passing traffic to a load balancer, which then distributes the work to multiple application servers. And often, a single piece of software can perform both roles simultaneously. So remember, load balancers are for scaling traffic. Reverse proxies are for shielding and optimizing servers. Understanding when to use each is key to building robust systems. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.